What if one tiny tweak could slice years off your home loan without a spreadsheet in sight? No matter how busy life is, this 1-minute hack could save you thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on your home loan. So if you have a home loan or you're about to get one, this episode is for you. I'm Linda Hamilton, author of Pay It in 5. We paid our home loan off in 5 years. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a money muscle workout. Life is busy. Work, family, errands, Netflix marathons. Okay, maybe not Netflix marathons, but while life is busy all around you, your mortgage is quietly munching away at your paycheck, costing you more than it needs to. I mean, who has hours to analyze home loan tables? The good news is you don't have to do a financial deep dive to make headways on your home loan and to pay it off faster. Instead, what if I told you one simple hack could put you in control of your home loan and put you on the path to debt freedom? This can be put to work within a matter of minutes, and you could even have it done by the end of this episode. It probably sounds too good to be true. If you're ready to learn the most simple home loan hack that you could possibly ever use to pay your home loan off faster, then this is for you. Before we dive into this hack and to help you take control of your home loan, if you would like a copy of our free 5-step checklist on how to pay your home loan off faster, then comment below with the word checklist and we'll send you the access link. Before I get into this home loan hack, I want to introduce you to a simple rule that I have for our home loans. It's called the 50% rule, and it goes like this. When you're making repayments from the start of your home loan, more of the repayment should be going towards the principal than the interest part of the home loan. Okay, before we go any further, let me explain this quickly. When you're making repayments, some of that money will go towards paying the home loan off, the principal, and some of that money will go towards paying fees, the interest on your home loan. The longer you take your home loan out for, the more interest you pay. To hack your home loan and pay it off faster, one trick to do this is to pay as little interest as possible. But you might be wondering, how does this relate to the 50% rule? More than 50% of the repayment is going towards a principal and less than 50% of the repayment is going towards the interest. But don't stress about this 50%, we'll work towards that. So the hack today is all about hacking your interest and paying it off as fast as possible, using a really simple and very effective strategy to hack that interest. So you might be wondering now, how can I hack my home loan so that I'm reducing my interest? Today, I have 3 strategies for you. You can pick the strategy that works best for you and the one that you have time for. The first strategy I call the quick win method. This strategy could help you pay your home loan off slightly ahead of time, and it could shave a year or more off your home loan. This strategy is perfect for busy people who don't have time to sit down and think hard on what they're going to do. They just want something that is helpful and that they can do straight away without thinking. The second strategy I call the double down method will put you well ahead of time. It could shave 15 years or more off your home loan. This is perfect for you if you want to be strategic and don't have a lot of time either. This can be a really quick method as well and can take you under 5 minutes. That's not long at all considering the impact it can have on your home loan. And the third strategy I have, this is my favorite, and I call this the fast track blueprint. This is the one where you can tailor it exactly to your situation. This strategy is for you if you're ready to take charge of your home loan, if you're ready to create a plan, and you're ready and you want to save hundreds of thousands of dollars on your home loan. If you're able to and you follow up with this could see you paying your home loan off in less than 10 years. This is the blow your mind strategy, and it's not for the faint-hearted. If this sounds like you want to be staying until the end to see it in action. Now, I know we're pumped to get to the fast track blueprint, but before we get there, let's get back into the quick win method. I'll come right out and say this. This quick win method is not groundbreaking. You would have heard it before, and if you're not putting it in place, now's the time to take action. I'll also let you know how to put this into action most effectively. It takes no time to think about. It's super easy to set up, and it will see you making headways on your home loan. And it goes like this. No matter what your minimum repayments are, add a little bit extra every month that you repay regularly as additional repayments. So you can add an extra $50, an extra $100, or an extra $150 to your repayments every month. And you keep up those repayments regularly, continuously adding that extra amount in every month. Find an amount that you can stick with, because consistency here is the key. You're not changing your lifestyle dramatically. You're just making a small switch and putting that money where it's most important, towards the principal, paying more towards your principal so that you can pay your home loan off faster. And the best thing about this strategy is you don't have to wait until you've got more time. You can put this into place immediately. You don't have to wait. Start with the quick win method as a minimum so you can start to see results immediately, and then move on to my fast track blueprint when you've got more time. To use the quick win method effectively, there are 3 things that you can do. I'll come back to this after the double down and fast track blueprint. If you're ready to ramp it up to the next level, I would suggest trying the double down method. This one is for you if you can handle much higher repayments than the minimum expected by your lender. If you find that this double down method is not right for you, but you still want to take it up a notch, more than what you can get with the quick win method, then I suggest you use the fast track blueprint, because this is the one that will help you work specifically with your situation. And if you've already had a home loan for more than 5 years, then I would suggest going straight to the fast track blueprint. Coming back to the double down method. Now this method is really effective if you want something where you don't have to think about it, but you know that you're going to make really strong headways towards paying your home loan off faster. This is a super quick method, but it's not for everyone. And it goes like this. Open your home loan account. Look at how much interest you've paid in the last month. Double that amount, and whatever that amount is, once you've doubled it, that becomes your new repayment every month. Now, before you say, I can't pay that much, but I do want to go faster than the quick win method, then the fast track blueprint is perfect for you. This would be the ideal strategy for finding what works for your situation, because that one is the one that can be tailored specifically to your situation. It takes a little more time, but it doesn't take a great deal of time. If you know what you can handle with your repayments, it can be done in under 5 minutes. Before you use the double down method, there are 3 things that you can do to use it most effectively, and I will talk about these soon. So the double down method is the second easiest thing that you can do to hack thousands off your home loan. This is a really powerful shortcut that can ramp up your repayments and take your repayments to the next level. This is because your repayment becomes double your interest, and this guarantees that you will pay more towards the principal than the interest part of the loan. If you keep this up consistently, it will guarantee you big savings on your home loan. And this method can help you save hundreds of thousands of dollars on your home loan. And now on to my favorite method. This is my favorite because it lets you take back control of your home loan, even if you've already had a home loan for 5 years or more, and decide that now's the time to start taking action. Now is a better time than never to take back control. If you've been watching this channel already, you've probably already got our set of 3 home loan calculators. Now you might be wondering, why would I want those calculators? I can get a home loan calculator anywhere. No, this calculator is different. It's not like a home loan calculator you'll find anywhere else. And the reason is because when I was using home loan calculators, they did not give me the information that I wanted to know. So I built my own. I didn't want to use a generic home loan calculator. They don't give you enough control. They don't give you enough information to be able to make a decision that would be the best for your situation. So I built this calculator, and I'm very passionate about this calculator because I know it works. The Fast Track Blueprint uses this calculator, which is why I say this takes a little more time than the quick win method or the double down method, because this fast track blueprint is all about what is best for your situation. No other calculator will give you this information unless you work it out for yourself. And when you do, it's not easy to work out We give you this information straight up. There's no need to search for it. There's no need to work it out. There's no need to do extra calculating to figure out what you need. And don't worry, it's free. Comment below with the word calculate if you'd like a copy. Using the fast track method, the way to use this is to use it for your situation. With the quick win method, you are adding just a little bit more to your repayment to bump up how much principal you are paying on your home loan. Now with the double down method, this is literally the 50% rule that I talked about at the start of this episode. You're taking your interest repayments and you're doubling your interest so that once you hit the second month, more than 50% of the money that you're repaying is going towards principal and less than 50% is going towards interest. Now the fast track blueprint, you can use this to work out a percentage that works for you. But if you really want to ramp it up and you really want to make big headways on your home loan, I recommend somewhere between 60 and 80% of your repayments going towards the principal and somewhere between 20 and 40% of the repayment going towards interest. That does increase your repayments quite significantly. However, you can tailor it to what works for you. If you can't meet 50%, if you can't meet 40%, go for 30% or whatever works for you. The magic with the calculator is that it gives you the percentage. It shows you what the percentage is so you don't have to try to figure it out. Do whatever you need to do to pay your home loan off faster. Our calculator even lets you compare two different scenarios to see how much better one is over the other. The last and most effective way to slash thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars off your home loan is to use the fast track blueprint. This plan is tailored towards your income, your priorities, and your capacity to make repayments. You decide how aggressive or how comfortable you want to go in terms of your repayments for your home loan. And if you'd like help to create a custom plan specifically for your situation so that you can really smash out your home loan, then comment below with the word waitlist and I'll get in touch. As with the quick win method and the double down method, there are things that you can do to make the fast track method even more effective. So let's get into how to use these three strategies most effectively. Number one, put your minimum repayment into your normal home loan account and put any additional repayments into an offset account. You might be wondering if an offset account is really right for your situation. Watch this video if you'd like to know if an offset account is right for you. The second thing to do is to automate your repayments. If you haven't already automated your repayments, do that now. Set your minimum repayment to go into your home loan every month before the interest is taken out, and then set your additional repayments to go into your offset every month as well. Automating your repayments is one of the best things that you can do for yourself because it's just like another bill coming out of your account. And once you set it, you can set and forget it. And the third thing you can do to use these strategies most effectively is to check in every 3 months. Now I say check in every 3 months because you might have a situation where your money is disappearing too fast and you can't keep up with other bills that you have to pay. Then it's time to tweak. Or maybe you've got a situation where you could actually repay a little bit more and make it even faster. So checking in every 3 months helps you to look at your situation, to review what's going on, and to work out if you need to tweak it. You could tweak it one way or the other. Work within your means and work with what you can manage. I want to finish this episode off with 3 examples. Now, I know that once we hit the calculator, people run away, but this honestly is mind-blowing. And look, you've made it this far. I promise you, this is worth it. We're in the office. Let's dive into an example. This is my set of 3 home loan calculators. In this instance, we're using the How Long calculator. You can find the tabs at the bottom to figure out which calculator this is. Before we try an example, I just want to show you something. Whatever your repayments are, your home loan, the interest rate, whatever you put in, it will tell you how long it will take to pay that off. So you can put this in right now and it will tell you how long it's going to take for you to pay off your home loan from now. But if you look down a little bit further, I want to show you something really exciting. This group of white boxes is going to be your friend. This is where you look at the 50% rule. It will show you where your money's going. In the first week, this is how your money's being divvied up into principal and interest. In the first month, this is how your money's being divvied up between principal and interest. And in the first year, this is how much is being divvied up between principal and interest. If you go right to the bottom of this box, this gives you how much in total ends up in interest and how much in total ends up with the principal and how much it costs overall. We've got two scenarios that we're comparing, and I want to show you the magic of this calculator with this comparison. Now, I'm using the same scenario on both options right now. And the reason I'm doing this is so that we can see how it changes when we change something. I just want to start with an example of a $450,000 loan. And let's imagine that the interest on this is 6.5%. The current minimum repayments on this home loan is $2,845 every month for 30 years. But what I want you to pay attention to here is this green box. Let's look at where your money goes in the first month, because generally interest repayments are made every month, not every week. They're generally made every month. So it helps to think about this monthly. So if our repayments are $2,845 per month, then of that $2,845, 14%, now 14% is $400 of $2,845. $400 is going to your principal. That's barely anything. Minimum repayments at the start of your home loan will mean most of your repayments are going to interest. And look at this, $2,400 of your repayment, 86% of your repayment is going towards interest. That's massive. And if you're to look at overall how much you're repaying, in interest, you're paying $573,000 over 30 years. If interest rates stay the same, if your repayments stay the same, you'll pay $573,000 in interest. And that's more than you borrowed in the first place. You borrowed $450,000, yet you're repaying $573,000. So in total, it's costing you over $1 million to borrow $450,000. This is why I really encourage making higher repayments than the minimum required by your lender. So let's look at an example. Now, let's imagine that we just want to use a quick win method and we can't handle increasing it too much, but let's go with $50. Let's say we can handle $50. That's like $12 or $13 a week. $50 a month extra should be something that everyone who has a home loan should be able to handle. I'm going to use the comparison option 2 in this scenario. So let's change this $2,845 and increase it by $50. So now it's $2,895. Already we can see we've shaved off a year and a half on our home loan. Instead of 30 years, it's taking us 28 years and 6 months. And that's just $50 a month. $50 a month. The second thing you'll notice is that in the first month, the principal, the amount that you're paying towards your principal, has increased slightly. It's no longer 14%, it's now 16%. So you can see that's nudged up slightly. And the third thing you'll notice is the amount of interest that you'll repay. You'll no longer be paying $573,000 altogether. You'll now be paying $540,000. You'll be saving yourself $35,000 in interest just by paying $50 extra per month. $35,000. That's a huge savings. That's thousands of dollars in savings. That's tens of thousands of dollars in savings. Now, let's imagine if you increase this to an extra $100, let's see what happens then. Here you can see 3 years shaved off your home loan. We're now at 17%. We're now saving $65,000 in interest. $65,000 from $100 a month. That's incredible. All right, let's go on to the double down method. Now, the double down method says whatever your interest is in that month, double that amount. So we're going to double the interest. Here's the interest that you would have been repaying, and we're going to double it. So now we're repaying $4,875. Have you already peeked ahead to the savings? Instead of 30 years, you're paying it off in 10 years, 9 months. Instead of 14% of your repayments going towards your principal, you got 50% going towards your principal. And that should be obvious because it's double the interest. Now, look at how much you save in interest over the whole home loan. You save almost $400,000 in interest. And you're now only paying $175,000 in interest. This is where you can save hundreds and thousands of dollars on your home loan. We're going from paying a total of $1 million to paying a total of $630,000. That's pretty good. Now, not everyone can handle this double down method, so you have to find something that works for you. But even if you were to look at this and you say, okay, I can pay an extra $50, or let's say you can pay an extra $500. Let's do that again. Plus $500. Let's say you're paying $3,345. You still make big savings, and you save 10 years with an extra $500. So play around with it to figure out what works for you. Now, with the fast track blueprint, doing it yourself this way, the fast track blueprint does recommend somewhere between 60 and 80% going towards your principal. Now, that is difficult to do, and if you've already got a home loan, it might not even be possible. So don't worry about that. Just try to do what you can do in your situation. Let's say, for example, that you can pay $8,000 a month on this home loan. Let's see what happens now. Here, you're paying it off in basically 6 years. You're paying 70% towards your principal, and you're paying less than $100,000 overall into interest. You've saved almost $500,000. This is a nice ideal model. Not everyone can do this. Not everyone has a situation where 70% of their repayments can go towards principal. Use this calculator to work out what will work for your situation. And if you need help with it, contact me. Add a comment to this video. Go to moneyshapeup.com and hit contact. Get in touch. If you need help, we can support you. And if you haven't already, get the calculator. I'm telling you, this calculator will change your life. Get the calculator. At the very least, get the calculator. It will change how you think about your home loan. And don't worry, it's free. Comment below with the word calculate if you'd like a copy. You don't need a finance degree, and you don't need to be a math guru to win with your home loan. You just need a plan that fits with your life. And once you work it out, you stick with it. You stick with it and you tweak it every now and again, and it doesn't take that long to work out what could suit your situation. The 50% rule meets you where you're at. Each of the strategies that you use meets you where you're at. Whether you use the quick win method, the double down method, or the fast track blueprint, the result is that you're reducing your home loan and you're paying less on interest than you would otherwise. And that saves you lots of money. You can't lose. No matter which method you pick, you can't lose because you're making additional repayments. You can get there faster. Pick a strategy that works for you, and you never know, your future self may even do a little happy dance on your debt-free floor. And because you've made it this far, I have something exclusive for you. Every month in 2025, I'm giving away a copy of my book, Pay It in 5. If you'd like a copy, click the link in the description. I believe everyone has a right to understand how money can work for them. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm sharing this information. Set yourself up. No one else will. Only you can. Happy house hunting, and see you again in just a moment.